Announcements. We are going to have a cleanup day on May 2nd from 8, or is it 8 to 4 or 8 to 3?
8 to 3.
Okay. Over here on the town lot. We haven't discussed whether we're taking collections for the Humane Society this year. Are we doing that or not?
If people wanna bring it, that's fine.
Okay.
They come pick it up, don't they?
No, we don't. Okay. You good with it?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Who is going to work that day, do we know? I will try to be there most of the day. Will you be there? Doug, and will you be able to work on the May 3rd?
What?
It's a Saturday.
That's it. I can probably make it work. Yeah, I'll let you know when we get a little closer to time.
All right,
Thinking Sarah.
Is it May 2nd or May 3rd?
May 2nd, Saturday, May 2nd. Approval of the minutes, we have 2 minutes. We have one from February 3rd, and then we have one from February 12th. So if you guys have read them.
Yeah.
Can I get a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes.
Both?
Both of them.
Okay,
Second.
all in favor? Aye. All opposed? Both minutes approved. Public comments, do we have public comments?
I was wanting to know if there could be 2 more stop signs added there on my corner at Cook and 8th.
Is that the one on our list?
This one says 8th and Langford. They already have one. They already have 4.
No, we don't have one going on 8th and Langford going that way.
Oh, really?
No, it's just a one-way. It's not all
okay.
4.
Oh, that's at the funeral home.
Yes, and then the other one is at 8th and Cherry Street
Oh, okay.
for the school
Is-
thing.
And you wanted that one or a different one?
I was kind of wanting one there on the corner by my house. Because
Four-way?
people, yes, because people fly through there sometimes.
8th and Cook.
Yes.
Eighth and Cook. Okay.
I mean, if you can. If you can't, I understand.
Well, if we're gonna do it, we'll, do it while we're changing our,
It's
ordinance.
Because I can sit on my couch and
Pedestrian.
watch people fly through there.
Where's Terry?
I'm right here.
Oh.
That's the one she talked to me about that I didn't,
Yeah.
so.
You have one,
Have you been through there a lot?
Well, yeah, but
I mean,
I'm
not
trying
that,
to,
I mean, she lives there,
Yeah.
but I'm asking your,
are they on
Opinion.
8th or are they on?
well, they don't do
The
it
two
when
that
we're
are
there.
there. They're on Cook.
But,
They're on Cook.
They're on Cook.
I'm trying to
Okay,
think
so
of
you
that
want
spot.
2 on 8th.
Yes.
Okay,
there's a big house on the southwest corner, and I believe, little short guy
Yes, yeah,
lives on this
yeah.
brick house right now.
Yeah, there's, I don't know, sadly, there's not a lot of areas.
Treadway and, who's the lady that used to live in that two-story house?
Ruth Willing used to live
Yes.
there.
Yeah,
Now her name's Kyle, and I don't know her last name.
Okay.
Larson.
we're going to vote on these other 2 stop signs a
Okay.
little bit, so I'm gonna add that one to the list.
Okay.
Okay, was there anything else?
No.
Anybody else? Okey-doke. Reports, clerk, treasurer.
I have provided the treasurer report. I submitted our annual financial report through Gateway. I'm working with the state advisor, Janet Alexander, to ensure that all the information is correct. It was suggested that the town consider hiring a specific CPA who is experienced in capital asset accounting to conduct a thorough analysis of the town's fixed assets, including properties, equipment, inventory, and other capital holdings. They require this. We haven't had this done. An initial fee she figured would be anywhere from $4,000 to $8,000. I'm going to see who I can contact that would work with us. A lot of the partners that we utilize, they don't charge us. They kind of give me a to-do list and then I do it and it saves the town money. So that's the route I'm gonna take first, and then we'll just see. Some of the stuff on the annual financial report, is completely done, and then some of it we submitted and then we'll go back. And correct, there was, I think, 2 items with the debt, that has been submitted and everything was approved, and good, but I want to make sure it's to the penny because I am that way. So I'm gonna have her go back through and check everything just one more time, cause I'm human, and a second, third, fourth pair of eyes on that, I think is a good thing. We did, shop the CD renewals. I checked 2 other credit unions, and I decided to go with First Financial Bank, because they were comparable, and we held everything with them anyhow, so it's convenient. I contacted the Accelerate Indiana Municipalities, AIM program, and instead of paying for me to go down to French Lick and do the courses, I opted to spend $25 and get the courses online, and I'll just do it here. It saves the town money, it's efficient, and then I can create a binder and set up, succession for whoever comes after me. We are continuing to upload our required monthly engagement reports. I am talking to our DLGF rep and State Board of Accounts. We are not in trouble. There's a couple of the submission forms for the finances that haven't been uploaded. And it's because we're doing bank recs and getting everything perfect, or as close to perfect as we can get. So they're aware of that. So it'll show a red X on there. But we're not in trouble or anything, and we'll be engaging. And then Mike Frontier emailed and had let us know about an email that we had received for the Okra thing, because the project ran longer. It shows that we are delinquent or that we haven't submitted. That's completely normal. We're not in trouble. We're not losing the grant money. But until the project is checked complete in Okra, it's gonna show that. I've got all of the bank standings, for all of the funds. There was a large sum of money that was drew down from the state, in the amount of $324,700. That is to go to the water fund. It's, part of the drawdown for the local funds. It's a reimbursement to us. And then I am transferring 96,000, in from that, and we're writing ourselves a check for reimbursement, and that's going to be receipted in to our retainage fund. We're doing that because of overpayments. We wanna make sure that everything is to the penny so that we can close out everything that we can close out and receive as much money as we can. And that's all I got.
And all of that is non-interest bearing account.
So all of our accounts are interest bearing except for the retainage fund. They set us up, and so we're in complete compliance with Okra and our grant administrator. And we very much appreciate you ladies and all your hard work.
When they come.
So Janet Alexander is an accountant for Berlin.
She is the state
Yeah.
advisor that, State Board of Accounts, suggested that we use. So she's familiar with the municipality side of things, so like my job, receiving money in and out, State Board of Accounts and DLGF, codes, like for the back end of like the receipting and stuff. And then her business partner, Susie Bass, she's the one that is Keystone ready, and she can help, like if there's, bank recs or whatever, they go through and they kind of tag team, to make sure we're compliant with the State Board of Accounts, and we're following everything to the T, and everything's clean.
And have we set Keystone up to come in and help Randy with her, billing on her computer?
Not yet, but we have the money, so whenever she's ready, we can set that.
Okay. Police department.
First thing I'd like to thank everybody for the, donuts and coffee. I thought it went really well. I've had a lot of response, from agencies and some politicians and different people that are very interested in making sure they can make it to the next one. We had several people that apologized for not making it to the last one due to certain reasons, whether it's health reasons or they were busy. But, I enjoyed it, so I think it was a good thing. And I learned some stuff, even from the officers that I work with that I didn't know. So, appreciate, Willow Tree for sponsoring that and look forward to another one. We had, 16 traffic stops, 10 calls for services. We did get the drug box over here from the pharmacy. That was another good thing that, kinda came from the result of the coffee and donut thing we had.
Thank you.
I appreciate, Doug helping me get it over here, and the gentleman that's working for, the pharmacy also helped us get it out of there without getting hurt. Then I believe I told the council, but I did speak to NDOT about the plant out there, the driveway going in.
Yeah,
And
the water
the
plant.
gentleman said that he was going to look at it, so I haven't heard anything back, so at some point, want me to reach out or
Yeah,
whatever.
give him 30 days. If you don't hear, I'd just get on him again.
Will do.
Because it's getting pretty rough.
And then, of course, the stop signs was the issue. I was gonna bring up the one that she had stated, and then Sarah and I had looked on some that other people had asked about. I'll bring it up, Sarah, maybe we can put something together on our social media page, but, we had some response, during the coffee and donut thing. We mentioned the cameras. It was brought up about, getting access to some of the businesses' cameras and homeowners that were willing to share that information with us, so that we're not going and looking for something after the fact that it happens, that maybe if we knew something happened in an area and we already know that this person's given us permission, we could call them up and say, hey, could we check your cameras? Could you check your cameras? So we'll get something out and encourage people to come to the town hall and give us that information, or call Sarah, and, so that we just have a list of people that don't mind sharing that they have, the cameras at their residence or businesses, so that we can utilize that if we have a break-in or an accident close by or something like that. And then, I believe that's all I have.
Okay, I have a request. Washington Street's had a pile of, debris out by the road for a year and a half. Well, now it's got a recliner and other things that have been added a month or more ago. We need to let them know that they can't do that.
Okay.
It's gonna have to be cleaned up. They are welcome to take all the twigs and debris and wood and stuff over to the wood pile, but they cannot take the recliners and stuff over there.
Okay. Do we know who's?
It's 503
Okay.
Washington.
Thank you.
I don't know.
That's for cleanup day.
And I'll mention cleanup day too.
Yes. Yeah, we do need to, maybe make some letters and just go around and hand them out to people that could get use out of the cleanup day.
Definitely. I've
Yeah,
got a list that I can,
Can we put that on the water bill? Upcoming,
cleanup day.
I think we should be able to.
That
can-
and on the website.
We can try right now on there is the consumer confidence report and our lead service line inventory that has to be on there.
Yeah, we should be able to do one more line, and then I'll post it to the website, to social media. Tony Kale is really good about running promotions and stuff that we have going on, so 97.7, I can have him on that.
Yeah, and it's just for Clay City residents, so.
Oh, yeah, and,
Oh, yeah,
yes.
Dave said you could put it on the sign, anything that you wanted to add. But you draw some pretty interesting, funny things if you make up one and post it. Everybody will
Yes.
share it.
Yep,
so,
yeah, I'll do that, I'll make it.
Yeah. Water,
We're okay.
we're okay? Did we get everything, gathered up for the insurance company?
No, we're still waiting on that
Still
meter.
waiting?
I mean, we got the price on it, but we're waiting for the install.
Okay. Sewer report.
We're good, other than last week we lost a blower,
A blower?
which, I say we lose a blower, it was just the belt, which took out some other parts for the blower, which I'm checking on. I've got to call into, Greg Sutliff. I haven't received anything, I just talked to Dawn and stuff. So I Googled it, and I've got part numbers, but I'm not sure that's the correct part number for that, because they don't show any pictures that shows if that's the part I need or whatever. But it's a little over $100, so I don't know if I could keep like looking to see if I can get like a picture of it, because it's gonna be the whole tensioner for the belt and stuff like that, plus a belt. that we can just order it if it's the wrong thing, which I hate to send stuff back, it's just a pain in the butt, but if we order it and it's the right thing, that it works, plus the belt, then we can put it on and install it and everything's good and stuff. If it's not, then I don't know. Like I said, I'm still waiting on Greg Sutliff, because they're the ones that redid the blowers back years ago. So, other than that, everything's fine. It's just that right there for right now, so, till next month. Yeah.
And UV bulbs going in.
April 1st. I will be ordering all that stuff too, probably this week, next week. I don't want to order them too quick because they get outdated before the end of our season, so I don't want to order them too fast.
Yeah.
So they're always in stock, so probably next week I'll order that for the E. coli. So we'll have that for the season.
You're good on all of your lab equipment and stuff?
Yes.
Street department?
Since last meeting, we pulled the speed bump on South Main, took down the signs off the stop signs for that. We dealt with the emergency dig over on Forest earlier this month, got that handled. Still working on Terry Cano's, drain over there. We just have a little bit of gravel to put over there and then we'll finish that out.
Is everything backing up today?
Yeah, everything's pretty full.
It is at my house, that's why I was asking.
Yeah, all the creeks are up.
Yeah.
But we've got all the meters got read last month. That went pretty smooth. Caught up on locates. We do have a couple of things scheduled out. We have the storm drain over between 4th and 5th on Nye to look at that we got scheduled coming up. And then we also we're gonna camera out 205 Washington's septic line to see if there is another manhole further up that street or not. And we'll have actual documentation to state whether it is or not, so.
One other thing you might do is make a list of potholes. And when we get some nicer weather, and jets around, just spend the day. There's a little one over by Hoosier Daddy's. I mean, it's only about that big, but it's about that deep, and it's just gonna get worse. Just as you're going around town doing other stuff, just keep an eye on that. Maybe Terry could, if you happen to see him, so they can make a list.
Anything else, Doug?
Other than that, we're doing the maintenance on all the vehicles, getting oil changed, getting them ready to go for the spring.
You didn't have any trouble with the plows or anything this winter?
No,
They got used more than they usually do.
no, the blue truck did get some new parts. They got new brakes and rotors. It got a new fuel tank, new starter.
Weed killer. It's weed killer.
Yeah.
So,
Get you up on the weed killer too this year.
I think we should invest in a bigger tank and get our stuff next door. What do you think?
That'd be fine with me.
Well, it would go a lot faster.
Makes it easier.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
You good with that? Okay. Okay, we have 3 sewer adjustments. Can I get a motion to accept the sewer adjustments?
I'll make a motion to accept the sewer adjustments.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. Old business, we have the tower update. I think we kind of did some of that the last second meeting we had. All the paperwork, all the money is where it's supposed to be. Everything is in order. Now we're just waiting on Codwell Tanks to get in here and start their job. I thought they were gonna start right away, but now it's gonna be April to May. So somewhere in there is when they're going to start that project. Does anybody have any questions about that? I know at the other meeting, we talked about what they were going to do. They're going to take the bowl off, bring it down, cut it in half, and add 6 feet in the middle, put it back together, and redo the whole tank. So we will have a bigger tank than what we actually paid for.
Big Rio?
A bigger. Carla's federal hearing. I went to Carla's federal hearing and all they did was read the exact same charges that they read at the initial hearing. And she changed her plea from not guilty to guilty. And they asked her if she understood that the judge did not have to accept the plea or any part of it, or they could accept a small part of it or whatever. And she said, yes, she understood that, and that she would not get a jury trial no matter what. So if she took the plea deal, whatever the judge decides is it. So when is that gonna be? When I left there, they said 90 to 120 days. So whenever they give us a court date, it will be published as soon as we know. She does have restrictions on what she can and can't do as far as being a felon. If she's going to take the plea deal, she's going to be a felon because that's the deal that she made. But is there any questions about that? Okay. Letter to the Wabash Valley Campground. We had sent a letter to the campground and Dina contacted our attorney and said that it wasn't true, it was all fixed. I don't think it was all fixed. They might have done a few things like disconnect the house drain or something like that, but we're still working with the campground to try and do that. Last I heard, Randy, did she say that they were doing a smoke test out there?
I got a hold of the Alliance, and the Alliance met with them last Friday to set up. I'm sure there's pricing and trying to find the right
Yes.
person and the right fit. Yeah.
Okay, so that's where that's at. New business, we have amendments to the water tower project with the CHA authorization form and Klein Peter Consulting amendment. I can't talk today. So what this is CHA is Midwestern and a new company that they combined with. So that's who's doing the water tower project. So they needed to make sure that we put in our minutes that we had the updated forms and the agreement in place. Is that correct?
Yes,
Okay.
so you just need to make a motion, somebody, to sign both of those. And then Klein Peter will still finish our grant administration for the end of the duration since we didn't meet our deadline.
Yes. And when we didn't meet our deadline, that means our Okra grant was behind. So usually we can have 2 Okra grants in a grant cycle, but until this grant is closed because it's in default or whatever, there's no way that Clay City can get another grant. So when this is closed out, the water tower is done, then we're back to normal. We can still get up to 2 grants for each cycle. The 2 grants that I would want to work on is blight and water sewer. Stormwater sewer, yes. So you guys can choose and then we'll talk about it. So that's what we're at on that. So we need a motion to accept that.
I'll make a motion to accept the authorizing the forms.
And Klein Peter Consulting.
Yeah.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. Stop sign ordinance.
Okay, here's a map of Clay City. I don't see the need one on Cherry Street. It's and Eighth, that's,
Cherry and Eighth is a three-way, right?
well, it's a loop.
Well, I think there's a residence back there now, it's the issue.
Yeah.
So that they've got like 6 kids, or I don't know, 5 kids, I don't know how many kids they have. But I know it's a popular road now, because they took the Legion and turned it into a
Well,
residence.
if you make that a four-way stop, though,
No, it'd be a three-way, that one, because there's no 4 ways there, right?
there's one stop sign, probably on Cherry. Is there?
There's 2 for that north-south direction, right,
On Cherry?
on Cherry?
No.
No,
No,
Cherry
on-
runs right into Eighth,
yeah,
Yes.
and then
It
parking
curves
lot of the
into-
old
that's
Legion.
yeah, that's where they're talking
So
about.
the only
putting
stop sign would be
the one coming out of
on
the Legion.
south on Cherry to there.
So,
But a stop sign at their driveway is what they're asking,
Mhm.
coming out of their parking lot, which is now their driveway.
Well, we all stop to come out of our driveway.
I mean, that should be
Well,
a
they
no-brainer.
don't sometimes.
They don't,
But-
no, oh, I got you.
That's part of the
Now I
problem.
know the problem.
Well, I don't,
They come find out.
so is that no longer a town street then? Cause then in that case, we
no,
really
that's
couldn't.
out,
That's
that's
their
out.
driveway.
It is not
Yeah.
It's a
a town
driveway.
So we really
road.
don't
That
have
is not
anything
our
to do
road
with
to
that.
keep up.
We can't really put a stop sign there.
No.
Is that considered out of city limits? Because that's.
We,
the street.
we paved that years ago for the Legion when I worked for Rocky. Who was still here, old man Sutton, Dick Sutton
Yeah.
was on the town.
And
that's- He said, don't give them, stop right there.
I think it's so far past the road.
So that is,
Yeah,
Cause Cherry's the last street that's
I mean,
white, right?
Cherry Street.
you can
is-
have a talk with them
No, you got Cherry.
about driving up and down Eighth Street, but we cannot put a stop.
No.
a stop
Yeah,
sign.
I would make a point, maybe if you see them out sometime, just to stop there and say, hey, you know,
And it would be futile to put a stop sign going into their
yeah.
driveway, so,
Well, isn't their house out of city limits though?
Yes,
yes,
Yeah,
it's
I
out
was
of city
thinking
limits.
so,
yeah, it is.
cause I was thinking behind Booth and behind,
Well, you can
Harris's-
still talk to them
Yeah.
about,
is city limit, I mean,
Yes.
that's where it starts, behind their house,
Right.
right? The non-city limits,
Yes.
yeah, that's what I thought.
and what was the other one?
Eighth and Langford, it's over, where the funeral home is. We have
Eighth
one going,
On Langford,
yeah, on Langford, but they were wanting one
on 8.
on Eighth.
And why are we asking for that?
Especially there at the funeral home.
Yes.
Yeah,
So especially when there's a funeral, you can't, the people that are going north and south don't have to stop, but they need to stop because you cannot see, past the vehicles that are.
Well, the way
stopped
they
there.
park when the funeral is going on, they're not gonna see the stop signs anyway. Going back, because they just park
It works,
all around that.
it works good this way, but not so much the other.
Who asked for it?
Well, Langford's fairly
I-
busy street
Yeah.
anyway.
I thought the funeral directors were out there.
Yeah.
They direct.
Direct.
Just when the funeral's letting out, not during the.
Well, I would say
Does she live
yes, if the route still went
Well, I
that
know,
way.
but
And the funeral home thought it would be a good idea also.
They did.
Why, they're gonna pull out and have to stop, all of them. That's, oh well.
Not during a
Okay.
funeral. They have
No.
the right of way for the
Yep.
funeral procession,
Well,
so
that's
they don't
true,
have to stop.
that's true.
But yeah, I'm good with whatever you
I don't
decide.
know.
Maybe
If
something
we
you could.
start putting four-way stops up there around town, it's gonna be.
Okay, so the one that Brenda brought up was,
In the summertime, kids
That's
walk
anything
out
good.
like crazy, and people just fly
Yeah.
over there.
I'd like to have
There.
a yield sign.
I mean,
I mean, you
There
guys
it
can
is.
monitor it,
Yeah.
and see what you all think,
Yeah.
but
Bunch of
I
people
think,
like
Other
because
than
people
that,
fly through
right
there.
here in
do we
elementary
need
and
people
stuff.
stopping?
well, and unfortunately, people are trying to do shortcuts and cut out.
Mhm. And that's exactly
The
what it is,
drive-through,
yeah.
because I see them do it.
I don't think we're
Maybe
doing
do.
it.
I've always wanted to run here.
Slows people down, that's probably a good thing. I know the yield sign will slow people down.
It won't slow them down.
Speed bumps don't.
You can set this four-way over here And they don't even stop there.
Unless I sit
State
there.
highway.
Yeah, my thing's in there.
Then you all stop.
Yeah.
I could go out there and chip potholes in all 4 streets. Just saying.
Yeah, and then you'd have to get arrested if you did
Well, I might need a vacation.
that.
Get 3 hots in a cot.
Uh-huh.
I understand what Brendan's talking about, because like I said, when you do the drop-off line, people are trying to go around the block
Yeah.
instead of go all the way down
Uh-huh.
the,
Well, they're not gonna obey a stop sign either.
you know.
Yeah, but if it's there, then if they do run it, then you
Then it can be enforced.
can give them a ticket.
So am I gonna have to be one of those, what are they called?
Traffic guards.
Traffic persons for the
No.
school then, and,
You could if you want.
To be
Right, they were-
honest,
they
I'm
were
good
looking
with
for
the one at
volunteers.
8th and Cook, and I'm good with the one at the funeral home. It's up to you guys.
okay, I mean,
Yeah, I'm fine.
I
It's a
don't-
suggestion.
Yep.
So if it's necessary.
well,
I need some sort of motion or move on.
yeah,
I'll
just,
make a motion to, add stop signs. The 2 locations.
It's one for Nathan Cook.
I'll second. All in favor? Aye. All opposed?
Aye.
All right. Updated deferrals. We have updated our deferral program. A deferral program is when you get a speeding ticket and you don't want it to go against your license. If you stay clean for 6 months, then you don't have points against your license. So what have we've changed? Is it
It
Chris?
was just out of date, the verbiage, and so I got with Chris and I wrote it up, and he approved it. The only change, that we made was just, more of a descriptive information for the one that is deferring on what's expected in, the due process, and then we added, our attorney's full name and his, attorney ID,
Yes.
and then the spelling is correct.
Okay, so can I get a motion to accept the updated deferral agreement?
I'll make a motion to accept the updated deferral agreement.
I will second that.
All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion carried. Printer service contract.
I recently reached out to Gordon Flush in Deer Hope, to inquire about a printer that can scan, large stacks of documents. The girls can, we use them quite frequently, and it's disruptive to their jobs. And also it would be very efficient for ours, to be able to have that printer service. The service contract is a lease agreement that could be short-term or long-term based on, what our budget looks like. The one that they gave us was around $218. It's a lease agreement with no interest, for up to 36 months. The service agreement, covers in that charge the lease agreement. They'll come out and service it within 24 hours of us calling them. We get, I'll have to look at the paper quantity, but we won't have to purchase paper. I gave them everything that we use, and they put the package together. And then we won't have to replace, or they will come and replace ink and provide all of that.
So
And then,
paper and ink is included.
yes, and the service. So if something breaks, or if like the ink, waste cartridge needs to be removed, or rollers, or whatever, us girls aren't having to try to figure out how to fix that.
Now what is it?
It's around 218, it'll be under $250 total for, a month.
So after 36 months, what do we do? Do we finish buying it out? Does that pay it off?
It'll
What is-
it'll pay off, the printer that we're doing, we're not doing anything crazy, it doesn't staple or whatever, it's just, it's the basics of what we do.
They really have some that stay.
Yes, he was really trying to sell me on that, and I said no.
Wow.
Yeah, this'll print all of our postcard prints, for Randy, it'll do our checks for our billing, and the main thing is all of these contracts and stuff and monthly engagements. It will scan, an entire stack of papers as one document, which is beautiful and wonderful.
have to go and print my
What do you guys
stuff
think?
out.
I think the paper and ink included is a big part of that.
And that helps.
They don't know how much we print.
You can say no, you're not gonna hurt my feelings, we can keep operating like this.
And we got the money in the budget.
They do paper and ink?
I can tell you that we contract through them. I've used them to the tree ready to say where.
I'm just fine.
Oh, here we go.
We've done without everything for a while.
I know.
Freaking keys.
Makes it easy.
I can try to sell and post those,
So we can
and
write
put
them
it
out.
in a surplus inventory. And hopefully maybe offset it, or
Good Lord.
whatever you would like for me to do.
Yeah, that will be an issue.
Okay. We just need a
A
motion.
motion.
I'll make a motion. The printer service.
Under 250.
All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried. It says check into perf payments made in 2019 to date.
Yes, so I have to have it recorded in the minutes, and then I have to send that off. Scabs have brought to my attention that the perf that I've been paying in looks right, and I do it, you know, how I'm
Regularly.
supposed to regularly, but prior to me,
Yes.
it's looking like it wasn't. It wasn't regular contributions. So I have to have it recorded in the minutes.
I
too.
know there was a couple times that we paid a bulk payment.
The annual, so it's
Do
either
you
weekly
have
or
that?
annual.
Yeah, that's what I'm not sure about. On my end, what I notice is just, since Sarah's taken over, it shows growth. It looks like it's actually doing something more. And so that was just my observation of it. So I asked her if it was possible with everything else that happened, if maybe things weren't going in there like it was supposed to.
You're just gonna have to look into it.
I just need permission to look into it, and it be stated in our minutes, so I can send it off to them. I have my access for the town of Clay City that we set up, but to be able to access what another administrator did, I need to have it recorded in the minutes.
Yes.
So you need a motion for.
I don't know that she needs a motion. It's her job, actually.
It's recorded in the
Yes.
minutes.
Cause you go,
So,
you go in there.
I mean, I'm glad you run it by us,
Anything
but
more risky.
Right.
since you're clerk, you're in charge of all
How
that.
do you monitor?
You know
Well,
what
I
I mean?
think you said those like that.
So check it out.
I'm gonna put that I am the administrator over that, and
Yes,
then you guys gave me permission.
Yes.
Is that okay?
that's fine. I mean, if you want a motion, we can do it. It isn't gonna hurt a thing.
No, I just need to have it documented that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
They provide me proof, cause I didn't have one.
have the ability to do everything and do that.
Software.
Where did I
Mike,
miss it?
right above her.
Yeah, right.
Oh, purchase Microsoft 360 for the town of Clay City and PD department.
Yes, so we work with, an IT individual, and, I'm going to get with him. Previously, it was purchased, with town funds, but put in somebody's personal email. We would like to, I did not renew it. We're going to switch that and put it into claycitywaterworks@gmail.com, which we all have access to. It's a town-owned email, and get everything set up properly. And then the PD will be set up under, the PD email, so everything's appropriate and not associated with an individual.
Okay. That's fine. Are you fine with that?
I'm fine with it.
There's a couple of things that weren't on the agenda that I would like to address. One is, it is inventory time, so we need all the inventories done when you have a rainy day, or, I know, it seems like you just did it, but they are due every year.
For sure we just did do it.
Okay,
Yes.
so I have them all printed. I will give them, I'll put them in your guys' mailbox. You can just pin whatever we purchased extra, and then I'll type it up. You don't have to do anything. Just make sure that everything's good and I'll take care of it.
Account rolls to a favor tomorrow.
Okay, I got you. I'll have extra paper towels this week.
The other thing I wanted to bring up is, our roof has leaked here in this building, and the girls need, repair in the office. They need the ceiling tiles,
yeah, there
and air vent tiles and that kind of stuff replaced. So when you know it's gonna be cold for a couple days and you guys got time, you might wanna put that on your agenda,
Okay.
okay? You guys good with that? You wanna put a money amount on it? I don't think it would cost over the $500. It's just the drop tiles, so.
That's what we got, so.
Anything else you guys wanna bring up?
We probably need to go around and make sure the storm drains are uncovered, because I did one over on,
Or not clogged with everything?
on White Street. It is
With
full of
leaves.
Yeah,
We're gonna have a couple nice days this week. You might just get in the,
with all the rain.
Side by side.
yeah, side by side and take your rakes and stuff and see what you can pull out of them. Anything else? Okay, motion to pay bills.
I'll make a motion to pay the bills.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Sarah, do you know of anything else that we've missed? Okay. Then I would say we're adjourned. If we can get a motion for that.
Make the motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Motion carried. Our next employee meeting is March 30th at 8:15 a.m. And our next town council meeting is April 6th at 6 p.m.